Hey everyone, it's John at National Sports Entertainment, and I wanted to go into what's going to be our first official play of the collegiate season, football season. We had a really good season last year, so I expect this to be no different. And I'll be going into my rig system. A lot of people I know that are excited that we'll be using it. If you're not familiar, it stands for Random Internet Guy. It's an extrapolated system I got. It's a complex martingale, and we did really well with it last year. So we'll be doing it for the NFL and the college season. So far, we've only done one football game. The NFL, we got the preseason Hall of Fame game, so that was nice. But this game, I like it. It's the first one that's going to be taking place, which makes it perfect for the system, as you'll see in a minute. But what I really like is just the game itself. So we have the Notre Dame Fighting Irish playing in Ireland. So right off the bat, it makes me like Notre Dame. The question then comes down to, do I like them to cover the spread? And there's a few things about this game that are interesting. So one, since it's going to be in Ireland, we can assume it's either going to be a really close game and they're going to make it exciting, or it's still going to be exciting, but it's going to be a blowout. It's only really one option or the other. And I just don't think it's going to be a close game. Real or fake, whenever a team's rebuilding, they just don't play well. And Navy, they had a coach where they ran this ridiculous run option play, like every single play. They'd get like 3-4 yards. So they would typically have lower scoring games where the other team's offense, unless they were very, very explosive, didn't go crazy. So I don't expect that to happen since they're changing the system. And again, I looked into the different countries because, like, when the Niners are playing the Cardinals, I looked into the favorite team in Mexico. They played them in Mexico, and it was the Cardinals. Now, I don't know if they won that game, but I just look into it. I think in most cases they do. I know the Giants have a good record in England, and they're the favorite team. So I look across the sports, and in Ireland, one of their favorite teams is Notre Dame. So I do think that's interesting, and I think they'll cover. As you can see, like I said, these are the last five. This is last year, but still, this was the kind of team Navy was. More of a low scoring. They drain the clock with these running plays. So people might remember that and love the 20.5 or 21 for Navy. That's why I love Notre Dame to cover. So I think Notre Dame covers. I think it's a great pick. And now I'll go into the rig system. The way this is going to work is it's going to be to win 1 unit. Should they lose, then I'll find another college game that I like for 2 units. And should we miss that one, I will find another one I like for 4 units. Now, a lot of martingales, they perpetually chase, and that's the problem. So if you watch my playlist from the beginning, because our first channel got shut down, but even with the little bit we did towards the end of the season, we did very well. We cut it off after 3. We never chase after 3. So if you lose a 3-legger, it's 7 units. So anyway, it works the best value-wise, and it's just inevitable. You're not going to beat Vegas at a 60-70% clip, so I use the system, and combined with the fact that I think the games are rigged to screw the public, we've done well. So, and later in the season, I'll go into spreads. I actually have this. If you look at the spreads for the last 25 years, there's a commonality with teams' records, the worst team and the best team against the spreads. So it's good to jump on bad teams against the spread once you get like 3-4 weeks in. But I'll get to that when when that comes around. I'll get into other college games. For now, I'm just going to cover the ones that are obvious. But yeah, I like Notre Dame. I think they cover. That game's on Saturday, so it's coming up very soon. Not much more to it. I think the Fighting Irish have a very impressive performance in Ireland. So that's our first pick to win 1 unit. And like I said, I'll have some more coming out. And it's cool that football season started. I appreciate everyone that's been very anticipatory for the videos. I like doing football as well, so it should be fun. So take care, everybody, and happy earnings.